And we're in for the final innings of the day. This is going to be exciting. This is a high voltage game. Lagan Lions facing Rhinos. Of course, Lagan Lions been marred with a few injuries. A few players. Liam not playing. Down with a few injuries. Down with a few health issues. But it's a humongous task. They have a mountain to climb. See what they can do here. Primarc Panthers. Rhinos on top at the moment. There you go. Ball number 1. Straight away intent. There's a field that's going to be just a single. It's driven, but straight to the man. In the leg side, Irfan Ahmed and Ahan opening. They have their task cut out. They have to power Primarc Panthers to a good start. Good start. That's how they're going to chase it down. There you can see 123 runs needed. It's 13 runs per over. That's a huge total, an imposing total. This time, straight to the man at point. And they comfortably take a single. Singles won't really do their cause. It's not going to help them. They need big hits. They need it now. Ahan, young man, but brimming with a lot of talent. This time swings it, but fails to find the gap, but he does. Fielder was so slow in the deep. Gets the first boundary. He has to get many more of those. Wild swing. And the fielder, the mid-wicket region, was extremely slow. Couldn't reach there on time. Swing and a miss this. Looks at the umpire for a wide, but nothing signaled by him. They have to show intent. They have to show aggression from the get-go. Last ball. This time didn't get the connection with the bat, but it's just going to be a single. 7 coming off it. 1 over gone. 7 for no loss. They need to get those big shots. Shonju Dotto doing a part of his job, restricting the team just to 7 runs. But they need more than 7 now. They have 9 overs to chase down 117 runs. That's essentially 13 RPO. Oh no, it's Madhav Patel. Comes from Don Bosco School, Park Circus. He's a Willie spinner. He's got the tricks up his sleeve. But the batters will be targeting him. There you go. Shivam What's he gonna do? Flighted delivery in the air and in the gap for a good boundary. Picked it up really well, especially with your cover fielder up. That's not the ball you would be wanting to bowl. That was right in the arc. All you had to do, just get it over that cover fielder. Ahan, that should boost his confidence levels. Patel under pressure now. This time in the air. Bad timing. And straight to the field, and there you can hear the shouts. Rhinos have drawn first blood, taking the first wicket here. See the replay. Straight to the man at short mid wicket. And has to depart for scoring 10. Patel, after being stuck for that boundary in the first ball, has made a good comeback. It's too early to call the shots, but still Primarc Panthers would have their backs against the wall, especially when they don't have two of their key players, especially when they don't have some of the best batters. 113 needed in 52. This time a quicker delivery. Looks plump. But maybe the umpire had something else in mind that really looked out to me. And it is. The umpire's raised the finger. Primarc Panthers 2 down. It's a big wicket. Patel striking. Wrecking havoc with the ball. It's a good move to bring on the spinner early on because they knew that they would try to target him. Off spinner to a right-handed batsman is always a dream for the batters. Shivam Patel emerging out victorious here. Rajesh Koeshkar, the new batter, in. Now he has to do something spectacular here. He has to do something out of the box. Fuller length delivery. One bounce into the fence. That's a good boundary. Oodles of class there. Oozing with class there. Flighted delivery. Waited for the ball, Rajesh. Got the boundary with mid-off, mid-on inside. Required run rate is still above 13. It's got 8 in this over, but have also lost 2 wickets. The Panthers here kept an attacking field. Have a slip. Shorter delivery. This time smashed it, but straight to the man at mid-off. It's going to be a dot ball, and it was good work from the keeper to just make sure there is backup. It's very important to have a backup. just doesn't get you those overthrows which are very annoying to the bowling team. Very close that. Very, very close. At the end of 2 overs, it's 15 for 2. And they look at our sponsors. It's a very good over from Shivam Patel. It's a new bowler in. Swing and a miss. Had to play on the front foot but didn't get any connection but with the bat. It's going to be byes. Pulls off at the last moment, the batter. It's always very frustrating for the bowler. Short delivery, tried to smash it on the offside, but that's a dot ball. Now it's very interesting to see what kind of an approach Primarc Panthers take over here. They're losing wickets, but they also have a lot of runs. They're going to just go all guns blazing or just try to stitch a partnership. It's going to be interesting to see what kind of a template they follow. And that's a good ball in the block hole, but very unfortunate. Gets that inside edge and that races the way to the fence. Now the best way of getting a boundary, but that will still be 4 runs. Got a feel for Agarwal. Nothing wrong with that ball. Just gets the bat right down at the right moment. If you would have missed it, would have absolutely crashed onto the stumps. There you can see 0 foot movement on that. Of course, when it's a Yorker in the block hole, essentially cannot do any kind of a foot movement. But Kuyeshkar has hit 2 boundaries now. This time the bowler stops at the last moment. 5 runs coming so far with a leg by. Swing and a miss. This time heaved it on the leg side and a little bit of a misfield, but luckily that doesn't cause them an extra run. The batters have to be more focused right now. Have to show the nerves right now. It's a game of nerves, as I've always said on air. You get those nerves right, you win half of the game. But at the moment, it's the bowling team who are on top. Not doing anything wrong here. The Rhinos here. The Rhinos were always a formidable team, and they're just showing their prowess at this level. This time gets another edge. 2 boundaries, 2 edges. Rajesh Kueshkar living on a thin rope. Boundary to end the over. 3 overs gone. And still a mountain to climb for the Panthers. Remember, 3 of their main batters aren't playing. So they've dealt with a heavy blow in terms of team selection. Remains to be seen as to how they tackle the inflicting force from the bowling team. 99 required in 42 balls. The equation and the run rate keeps climbing. A list of our sponsors. We're extremely grateful to them for the support, for their everlasting contributions, making this tournament a resounding success. And it's Harsh Biani, a decent outing with the bat. Now he's with the ball, trying to conjure magic here. Harsh Biani from the Rhinos team. Good ball. Very good ball. And that's played well, Irfan Ahmed. Just taps it on towards the bowler. And it's a dot ball to start the over with. This time driven beautifully, but there's protection in the deep. It's going to be a comfortable single. This time, dancing down the leg side, that's going to be a wide. You can see 4 balls left in the over. That's what the umpire is signaling. That's in the air. Gone up high. Is it going to be taken? And that's a good catch under the lights. Stayed very low, but managed to hold on to it. And the 3rd wicket falls for the batting team. There you can see full line delivery. Tried to go for that big heave. That's taken beautifully. Good catch under pressure. Wasn't in position, but still managed to hold on to it. And Irfan Ahmed's struggling woes continue. He departs for a paltry score. And there's something when you're chasing an imposing total. Just puts you under pressure, especially when you're playing with not your best team, not your best starting 11, especially when you're under pressure, when you have your backs against the walls. It just tests you so much. It's a game of nerves, of course. It tests your determination, it tests your patience, tests your commitment as well. Been a lot of occasions when Primarc Panthers have fallen short. Seems like it's another game when they fall short. Remember, they coming on the back of a victory, but it seems like they might not see the light at the end of the tunnel here. Biani has taken a wicket in the game. And the run rate now reaching 20. I beg your pardon, 15. It's an uphill task. It's a big task. It's in the air. Couple of deliveries left. Last ball of the over. It's driven through the covers, but it's going to be just a single to end the over. 4 overs gone. It's 40 for the loss of 3 wickets. Panthers and a spot of bother. And look at our sponsors. PS Rhinos right now giving a run for their money. Giving a run for the Panthers' money. So far, it's been a clinical display with the ball from PS Rhinos, and if they can hold on to it, they're going to cruise to a victory. Flighted delivery in the air. That's 6. It's a good shot from Nikhil Chawla, but we need more of those 6s. More of those big shots. This time cramped him for space. It's going to be a dot ball. The good thing about the Primarc Panthers is that despite them losing wickets, they have showed a positive approach. That's got them a few boundaries like this one, but it's just too big a total to chase down. Anything above 120, 130 is always a huge one. Always plays a psychological role as well. Remember, cricket has mind involved in it. This time, taps it. It's gonna be a dot ball. There you can see the replay of that boundary. Waited for the ball, just smashed it in the offside. This time in the air, but falls short of the long off fielder. They scamper back for that second run. It's good bowling. This time smashed through the covers. But good work in the deep. Saves 3 runs for his team. Very good over here. Just the 4 coming off it. The end of 5 overs. It's 43 for 3 and we are halfway through the last innings of this day. It's a very beautiful day to play cricket, of course. Not that hot. We're at the CCFC ground. Remember, CCFC is the oldest recreational club in Asia, established way back in 1792. It's got a lot of history, it's got a lot of culture. Once visited only by the Britishers, it's now been open to all. It's one of the biggest clubs in Calcutta, one of the most posh clubs in Calcutta. They have a very strong cricket and a football team. And of course, we all who are in this sport, been involved in the sport, have heard of the famous CCFC coaching. So it's good. And the skipper Shubhradeep Ganguly comes in. Shubhradeep Ganguly, so played in the CCFC 11 versus the IPS 11 game where he batted beautifully. This time he's got a different role. He's on the captain's hat. He's one guy with a lot of experience. He's one guy who's got a lot of power under his belt, good skills under his belt. Let's see what he does now. Flighted delivery, low full toss. Nikhil Chawla fails to convert that. There you can see, try to go for that slog sweep. Didn't quite get that connection. Ganguly's been bowling well. In the previous game as well, as we saw, he was good. Taps it for a single now. And that's out. Completely missed that. Shubhradeep strikes. Shogot Onundi, the skipper of Primarc Panthers. Now he'll be under a lot of pressure. Bowled well. Got those swinging deliveries on point, but this time it's a different challenge for him. 81 needed in 27. It's a humongous task. It's a big total to chase. The team hasn't got off to a good start. Now the captain has to take things into his own hands. Now smashed into the long on region. You can see just took it a little lightly. Casual running between the wickets. Just to be a little quicker. Not the quickest. Just to work hard. Good ball. Just giving those extra pace on that. That's smashed but straight to the fielder at covers. The end of 6 overs is 44 for 4, and there you can see Shivam Patel was the pick of the bowlers. Bagged 2 wickets in his first over and still got an over left. Ganguly just speaking to his bowlers, just giving them a little bit of motivation. And the match seems out of the hands of the batting team at the moment with 20 RPO and 4 wickets down. It's only going to take something extraordinary. It's only going to take something extra special for them to get that win and to rack up the 2 points. It's going to be just a single. Bit of a mess up in the field, but didn't quite cause them anything. Another inside edge, and will it go to the 4? Yes, it does. Goes to the fence. There you can see the bowler being a tad unlucky. There's nothing wrong with the delivery. Good line, good length, just gets that edge. That's stopped well. They come back for that second. That's good running between the wickets, converting the singles into the double. So is that just a single? Didn't quite follow that. It was just a single, but if they would have converted that into a double, that would have been something extra special here. Skipper Shogatun on these just scored 2 and 2. He's got to do something here. He's got to do something here. Short delivery. There the umpire's showing it. It's only 1 for the over. It's a good ball. There's a little bit of an extra pace, good accuracy. Required run rate of 22. Another good ball. Another edge. Takes advantage of the pace on the ball. That races away to the fence. Top shot. Feel really bad for the bowler. Definitely not doing anything wrong. Big appeal. Seems like there was a little bit of a bat. You can see the skipper not happy. That should have been a run. 7 was gone. It's 54 for 4. Skipper Shogatanundi was the. You can see. Got that top edge. That was the boundary which came in the previous over. It was so quick that it ran away to the fence. And a look at our sponsors, Kolkata Knight Riders, Vayana Sports, T2, which is an initiative of Telegraph, Kotak Mutual Fund, and DSP Mutual Fund. And the skipper Shubhradeep Ganguly, who had a dream over, is back. Just conceded 1 run. Also notched up a wicket there. That's taken comfortably by the cover fielder Irfan Ahmed's disappointing innings comes to an end. You can see the two skippers just involved in a verbal conversation. '70 needed in 16 now. Half the side back. Straight to the man at point. It's going to be just a single. Skipper's on the crease now. Skipper versus skipper. It's going to be a good duel. Shogatanuni, the skipper of the Rhinos, versus I beg your pardon, the Panthers versus Shubhradeep Ganguly, the skipper of the Rhinos. That spun a lot. Last 2 balls. Another good delivery. This is being an exceptional spell. This is really being a game-changing spell. I think that would have been out. I don't know why the keeper just didn't dislodge the bails, because that should have been out. That would have been out, in fact. Swing and a miss and a dream spell comes to an end. Shivam Patel, who bowled the second over of the game, bagged a wicket. He's gonna bowl now. Just formalities, this game now. Flicked on the leg side. Have to go back to the dressing room. Think, improvise where things went wrong. Come back stronger. Quicker delivery, no timing on that ball. Harshvardhan just pulls it to the long on region. It's going to be a single, and the match is essentially over. Just have to reduce the deficit of the game. I'm going to play for pride. I'm going to play for prestige. Smashed. Gonna be just a single. Primarc Panthers only dealing in singles at the moment. It's gonna be another single. Last ball of the over. Shivam Patel was good. Going to be a double. End of the over. 9 overs gone at 61 for 5. Just formalities now. 63. Smashed. Little too late from the skipper. Big shot. And Shogatanundi denies the batter for a single. Wants to face the remaining couple of deliveries. It's another dot ball. 2 dot ball. On the trot. Kaushik. In the slot. Big shot. But didn't quite get that elevation he needed. Last ball of this over. It's been an absolute annihilation of PS Rhinos. They've absolutely steamrolled past the Primarc Panthers. The Primarc Panthers, of course, I mean, they were without a few key players, but they have to go back to that drawing board. You can see a single, it doesn't matter. End of the game, and it's PS Rhinos who win the game comfortably. जॉब लग गई।
थैंक्स यार, अब बस पहले इन्वेस्टमेंट स्टार्ट करनी है।
सुन, इक्विटी में इन्वेस्ट कर, ग्रोथ का है चांस।
सुन, डेट में है लो रिस्क, बात मेरी मान।
अरे बेटा सुन, गोल्ड सिर्फ गोल्ड, भैया ने भी यही किया।
सुन,
अब तू कंफ्यूज मत कर यार।
अरे मतलब सुन, सबकी कर मल्टी मतलब मल्टी एसेट एलोकेशन फंड, यानी 3 in 1 फंड। ये इक्विटी, डेट, गोल्ड तीनों में एक साथ इन्वेस्ट करे। तो अब इन्वेस्टमेंट में नो कंफ्यूजन। म्यूचुअल फंड निवेश बाजार जोखिमों के अधीन है। योजना से जुड़े सभी दस्तावेज ध्यानपूर्वक पढ़ें।
ভিডিওটা হ্যাঁ তোমার থাক ক্যামেরাটা খোলা থাক মিনাল দা ক্যামেরাটা খোলা থাক খোলা থাক
We welcome you to the presentation ceremony of the ninth day. Welcome you to the presentation ceremony of the ninth day of the KKR CCFC T10. We've had two exciting games today. And the first one was, I would first of all like to call Mr. Dinyar Mukaddam, past president, on the stage. Thank you so much, sir. The first match was between Lagan Lions and Bojangle Blasters. Lagan Lions scored 87 in their 10 overs and Bojangles were unable to score over that. They were 76 for 2 and Lagan Lions won by 11 runs. The man of the match for the first match is Wasim Aziz from Lagan Lions. 25 runs of 22 balls and 1 wicket for 18 runs. Congratulations. Just hold on 1 second, please hold on. Let's have a big round of applause for Wasim Aziz. The next match between PS Rhinos and Primarc Panthers. The Rhinos scored 123 for 4 and Primarc were unable to chase it down, losing by 53 runs. Harsh Biyani is the man of the match for his 25 runs and 1 wicket. Harsh Biyani. Thank you so much, and that's the end of the presentation ceremony.